Make the ground shake.
Welcome back. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back. That wasn't me. I don't know what that was. Welcome back to the Burnout Bobby channel. Today, we're going to be taking my buddy's bike, which was stock, put the Stage 2 on it from TRS, which is the TVR intake, the Velocity Stack style intake, the Yoshimura exhaust, the Polini variator, and the NCY CDI. Put that on his bike. I'm going to tune it up for a little bit. Usually out the box it should do pretty well, but you can always fine tune it by playing around with the weights and the variator. And with that, we're going to try to get this bike up. Right now he is currently hitting 38 when it was stock. So it's about right. Usually they hit anywhere from like 38 to 43. I've seen between that with the OEM motors. And then you usually have the speed limiter kick in. So let's just go over his bike real quick. Here's his bike. Like I said in the last video, he has a lot of aesthetics. Now, I just put on the Yoshi, the intake, and the variator. The CDI I did last night. I kind of cheated. But I figured you guys have already seen all these videos. We have on the Ruckshop's page how to install the CDI, how to install the exhaust, how to install the variator and intake. So I figured you guys didn't want to see all that. I think you'd rather see me tuning this and getting it up to speed. So I put the Yosh on. You can see it's still brand new, not a speck of dirt on it yet. He already had the lowered handlebars with the mirrors here. Usually when you lower these handlebars, you have to trim these tabs off and grind it down and keep it smooth, because otherwise it'll hit those factory blinker spots. So then he relocates them down here. He did the forward pegs. He still has the floor panel on it, but he took it off for the time being. Went with the TRS stem neck that holds the vapor. It's a real clean look for your Trailtech Vapor if you ever want it. Did the password kickstand, the side tie downs, and you can see I just put on the TVR Velocity Stack. Now you're probably wondering why the CVT case isn't off and why I have this bolted up. Because when you're tuning the variator, it's a pain to keep taking that on and off, because generally you're probably not going to get it first try. With tuning the variator, a lot of people will think like out the box, like, oh, I could just put a Polini variator on it and right away I'm going to hit, high 40s or whatever the case may be. And unfortunately that's not always it, because it determines on the area you're riding. If it has a lot of hills, or the weight of the rider. If you're 240, 250 pounds, it's not going to be as easy as it is with the lighter one. And then the same thing with the weights. Usually, in theory, the lighter the weights, the better the takeoff. Might compromise the top end a little bit because it's going to rev out higher. So the weights are spinning faster, causing higher revolutions. And with that, it's going to get up to the, I don't want to say rev limiter, but it's going to rev out like 9, 10 grand. And then you're going to be stuck at maybe like 42 if you're like a light person like me. If you're a heavier guy, you kind of want to go with the lighter weight, because it's going to help you still with the takeoff, and then it's going to help you with the top end a little as well. And then with the heavier weights, in theory, the better the top end compromises the bottom end. So with that being said, I'm going to put, rewind that back real quick. The Polini variator comes with 3 sets of weights: 5.6s, 6.9s, which are both rollers, and then with the Stage 2 kit from TRS, it comes with the 5.5 sliders. So you have 3 options to go with. And then if you want to mix and match, you can, but you don't want to mix and match with the sliders and rollers. You want to just do the rollers themselves. So one 5.6, one 6.9, one 5.6, one 6.9, and each and every order. Kind of like what I did with the GY6 video when I was tuning it a few videos ago. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Give it a big thumbs up. So now that this is buttoned up, I'm going to start the bike up, make sure the fuel gets in it and everything, because the carb is dry. I had to drain all the gas out to do the jets in it and everything. Like I said, all these videos on how to install this stuff is on the Ruckshop's YouTube channel. I didn't feel the need to repeat it. So now I can start it up, get some fuel in it, and put the GoPro on the helmet and get to tuning the thing, see what we can do. Let's go!
Alright guys, I got the bike here. Now, before I recorded this one right now, I did a test run and I thought the GoPro was on and it was not. So the bike did 45.4, and that was with just the Plini variator, CDI, TVR intake, and the Yoshi pipe. I had the Plini 5.6s and the 6.9s variated, like each one, like I've done in the other tuning videos, and it wasn't bad. So what I did is I took those out. His belt had about 1,500 miles on it, so I put a new OEM belt on it, and then I put the Dr. Pulley 5.5 sliders in it. So we're gonna see how those sliders do. Put the old kickstand up. And again, this is the TRS Stage 2 kit. Yoshi pipe, Plini variator, CDI. And it shows that, you know, you still have to do some tuning with these kits. Turn off over here and come back. That one so far was 45.8. There's more still left in it. I'm just gonna try to get a better off going the other way. Probably a lot easier to hear me on the mic now with this setup as opposed to mine. see, 48.5. Woo! 48.5, baby. Gone up 3 miles per hour just by changing the weights and putting a new belt in. It's crazy how much of a difference that makes. I'm sorry if you're only seeing the road. I'm not sure how much of a view this is given. I am full tuck, baby. Up at 46. That is awesome. So this belt is a brand new belt, so it will break in. Usually they break in, I don't know, after a couple hundred miles. You'll start seeing it stretch to the right place that you need it to be. Max speed, 40, low battery, what is it? Nonsense. Get off. Boom, boom. Let me clear that. Max speed 49.5. Getting it, man. So that 5.5 combo seems to really be good for my weight being at 160. And that belt just keeps breaking in more and more. Some more miles I keep putting back and forth on this thing, the better that belt is doing. It's starting to open up and loosen up, and it's getting warmer. Again, I'm sorry if you can't see anything. I have it on the super view, hoping that I can catch everything. I'm gonna do 2 more passes and see if I can break that 49.5. It is hot out. Screaming. That guy paying attention? You alive, bro? I have a feeling this guy's gonna be happy with the setup. I gotta hide the weed. That felt real good. Oh, boys, 50.2. Those non-believers in that TRS Performance Kit, just a little tuning right there. Change the weights in the belt. 50.2 miles an hour on a 49cc. And he still has stock knobby tires, the floorboards. Put some street tires on you, you'll probably gain a mile per hour or so. Put some boppers on. Woo! 50.2. I don't know if you boys could see that. I'll have to bring it closer to the camera afterwards. I'm gonna draft the snot out of this van. Oh, you're too fast, man. Slow down. Look at this. 49cc. Get into the trap. I'm reeling him in. Doing 48s, just so the people that are going to be like, oh no, you hit 50 drafted. 48, baby. That's awesome. I can't wait till he starts doing some tires on this, and then for the belt to break in, I bet you he'll hit, between tires and waiting for that belt to break in, I bet you'll do like 52. And that is just perfect for this motor. Let me just show y'all real quick. I don't know if you can see that. 50.2 miles an hour. That's it. It's the truth. Yeah.
There you have it. 50.2 with minimal tuning. Let me see if I still have the 50.2 max speed. That's on this little get right here. Little stocky get. I know a lot of you I've seen before. I don't go on any of the forums or anything like that. A lot of people were knocking the kit like, oh, it doesn't work, it didn't work for me. It's about finding the right combination. So the intake and exhaust, they already come pre-jetted for the jets that you need to make it work. The biggest part of it is going to be your variator. Getting the right weights for your weight, for the atmosphere you're riding in, trying to find the right combination. Tires play a big combo because those knobby tires draw a lot of resistance. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but I know when you're riding it, when you let off, you can hear it like dying off. So I'm more than happy with that. 50 miles an hour. The belt is, just took it off the shelf. Of course, I got to charge him for it. You know, nothing's free. But he's going to be in that 52 range. Once that belt breaks in, everything's good to go. Motor's got like 1,000 miles on it. So that's the business right there. That's how you do it. Now, tomorrow, I got another video I'm going to be doing. It'll probably be up this weekend. We have a teal blue one here that we picked up, 49cc as well. And I'll show you a quick preview of it. This one right here. Nice wheels, hot lap exhaust. That's one of our new shop bikes. We picked it up. 49cc. He's got a bunch of stuff done to it. It's only hitting 44. So I'm going to take a look at that tomorrow. We'll go over it in the video and see what I can find going on with it. I'm going to try to set up the right combination, see if I can get it from 44. Same thing, like somewhere up in the 50s. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you liked the video. I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to try to do them 2 times a week, get them out for you. I made a promise to Zosh that I would do more videos. I got to reach my goal, so I'm working on it. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, share. I hope this helps you understand a little bit what to do when you're tuning the bike. I know I didn't show much of the labor work, but like I said previously, all that's been done before in the Ruck Shop's videos for the Ruck Shop's YouTube channel. So you can always go back to that if you want to go over how to jet the carburetor, how to install the variator, how to install the CDI, the exhaust. All that is covered in the videos. So I figured I'd just skip all that, get on the bike, do a tune. I took it, brought it back. Unfortunately, my GoPro didn't catch that one part, like I said earlier, but there you have it. It's proven, man. Get you in the 50s. All right. Have a good night, guys.